you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and it is witching hours. So you better off elsewhere tonight. Witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, 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 away. Just stay out of the woods, cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and so you better off elsewhere tonight. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Off the Grill podcast, the only show that has been referred to as a triple penetration of knowledge, humor, and timelessness. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. More importantly, Steak Sauce, welcome back. Feels great to be in the fucking studio again. I've been gone for 2 goddamn weeks. Haven't done a show here in 3 weeks. It's good to see some of you gentlemen out in the chat. Ended up not being late like I thought I was going to be, which proud of you. We had old Cable Channel 11, Jess Graham, Orc 145626, old Gypsy Warrior. And that's it for now. But hello all. What is that face for? Oh, probably for this. Rest in peace, Michael K. Williams. Chalky White. He was a heck of an actor, man. That's a bummer. I learned that he died seconds ago. Shit, man. This lasts like, I don't know, a couple weeks, month and a half or so. Ain't been great, death-wise. Been losing some good ones. Yeah, Jonathan, this is the face that I went with, mostly because it's the only face that I have. I'm not a creep like you. I don't collect faces. Borderline sends a thing, some kind of a square. I don't know what that is, but it's good to see him here regardless. Shit. Gypsy says 11 likes already. That's not a good thing. That many likes that early means that we ain't sticking around. Here's your like. Beat it, fatso. Borderline said he was good in The Purge too. I've literally only seen the first Purge. It was fine. Oh, yeah. Brand new sponsor, Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Goes down smooth. Billy B in the house. This is Omar and that Hebron. Jib said he was so good in Boardwalk Empire. Yeah, that's everyone. Like, they Orc said somewhere. Oh, Omar died. Okay, never seen The Wire. I've had enough of Baltimore. Fucking, I don't need any more of it. Bombastic says I need a face guy. It's supposed to be a boomerang. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I don't usually go for that kind of Aussie shit, but since it's you, Borderline, I'll let it slide. Roldy in the house. Roldy in the house. Oh, people saying hello. His character in Motherless Brooklyn was good too. Ord. Shit, man. Yeah, man, it's good to be back. Other than the fact that I fucking came home to the grass being 2 weeks long, which is an odd way, I think, to measure grass. Maybe it's not. The assholes that were supposed to be watching the house did not mow the lawn as they said they would. So that was fun. Luckily, the lawnmower is brand new and it's self-propelled, so it didn't really take that long. It wasn't like it's an old one where fucking it's going to stop every 2 seconds. I did fuck that grass with a big old Kaiser blade. Some folks call it a sling blade. I call it a Kaiser blade. Yeah, but Billy, you also live in the middle of the country. There's no need to, have your lawn looking good. Just it, blends in with everyone else. But oh boy, see, I'm off my game. I know I did a Thursday Sauce Thursday, which that might be a good idea. Not all the time, but if certain assholes with channels much larger than mine, much larger, think they need to do their bullshit on Mondays during my time, I'll just move it to Thursday. It's easier that way. Unless they're going to be a prick and do their little collab show along with their other bullshit. In which case, I'll burn the fucking state of Kentucky to the ground. I don't care. I love everyone that I know that lives there. But fuck you. You're going to get a whole bunch of good old-fashioned northern aggression. Get these sponsors out of the way. Casey Anthony. Trash bag so tough, even a toddler couldn't tear them. And big bold corn. Corn on the cob so big you need 2 hands. What do you think? Mouthful of fun. Think BBC. Shit. I'll throw that back up there, I guess. I didn't prep for the show today. I didn't take my prep. I didn't do any prep. So, Oh, 12 likes, y'all. Keep on keeping on. Oh, Sean McManus in the chat there. How are you, boy? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while there, you fucking prick. Sorry. Gypsy says, I'm kind of worried it's something serious. Well, he's dead, Gypsy. I mean, it's not serious. They haven't said the cause of death, just that his nephew found him in his apartment. 54 is no age at all. Yeah, that's crazy. It's a couple of years older than or younger than Fez Watley. I think Fez was 57. That's shocking that Fez was only 57 years old, but yeah, man. I don't know. I think if you get to 60, anytime you go is long enough. But yeah, That's just me. I'm checking out at fucking 30. You guys got less than a year. TikTok, maybe I'll fucking... I guess I'll have to find out wherever they're putting suicide streams now and get you guys the link. Unless we understand ahead of time when I put out, when I schedule an episode called The End, that'll be the last one. And don't nobody say nothing. Because I figure I could pull it off quicker than YouTube can pull it down. It'd get pulled down. I mean, you'd have to like fucking be screen capturing the whole thing, but I don't know. I'm probably bullshitting, most likely. But here's the thing. I'm not really interested, in going on anymore. Like, I'm not suicidal. Don't worry. Like, and I know this is kind of weird to talk about post Daphne, but that whole live stream with her. But I'm not suicidal. I'm too much of a coward, frankly, to take my own life. But I think I am anyway, and I'm not close enough to find out either. But I really don't make any unnecessary attempts to extend my life, I guess. It's fine. Suicide's not a great topic, apparently. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not fucking, like I said, I'm not planning on checking out, but if I did, I'm not gonna I can't say that I lived with any regrets, other than the fact that I listened to a bunch of faggoty high schoolers and fat, so you're fat, and then I gave up. Yeah, I'm fat anyway. Let's just eat a gallon of ice cream. I've never eaten a gallon. That's way too much. What is like fucking like a Breyers? That's not a gallon. What is it? A half gallon or a quarter gallon? I think I've done that once or twice. It's harder. Like, you get the fucking hankering, I'll say, for that kind of thing, that kind of ice cream or whatever. And your eyes are always bigger than your stomach. You get maybe a quarter of the way and you're like, Jesus Christ, I can't do this. Then you get about halfway and you go, yeah, I can do this. And then you get 3/4 of the way through and you go, I have to stop or I'll die. And then you finish it and then you just go, well, let me take the next couple of days off of work because I'm going to be just sitting on the old toilet. As anybody does that eats that much dairy in one sitting. Like I said, that dairy and sugar, fuck, dude. I don't know, man. Billy Bean said he watched Lovecraft Country. Are you scared than I am? I listen to Haim. You want to watch Twilight too, you fucking fag? Oh. I apologize, guys. I didn't mean that. Let's catch up with the old chat here. Yeah, Michael K. Williams died, Sean, as you've since seen. But he's talked about his addiction problems since doing The Wire. It says they found heroin. Suspected overdose. Orc says, Stakey, you're not alone. Yeah, but you know what? A friend of mine kind of put that. Like, people say you're not alone. I don't know if Orc means, he's not thinking the greatest, or if he means that I'm physically not alone. There's people to talk to or whatever. But the people that say that, yeah, there's always someone to talk to. Sure. But it doesn't mean that fucking the person that's feeling a certain way understands that, or, well, I'm a burden anyway. So even if someone could talk, why would I want to burden them? There's a whole thing. And not for nothing, man. Some people just ain't that strong. Some people are just fucking, I don't care. Talking's not going to make a difference. I just want to check out. But whatever. Like I said, guys, nothing to worry about yet. Now, once we start getting towards the end of July of 2022, then you can start worrying. Just like Philip Seymour Hoffman. Just said he's going to delete his Twitter. You're going to have to move to Dallas, too, sweetie. All right. Yapping. Just said he thought the title of this show was Coordinating Ham. God damn it. I suck. Well, he played a gay character. Yeah, that's true. Okay, boys. Now, Jess will watch the clips with you, Billy. There you go. At least you got some company. Fuck yeah, doggy. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar is good shit, man. I always thought Dr. Pepper, the Diet Dr. Pepper, was good. And this makes that look like fucking dog shit. With this around, Diet Dr. Pepper might as well be Diet Pepsi. Namely, undrinkable. Billy says, thanks, I need my sparkly vampire fix. I'll work about both. Fuck life, yeah. Jess, your favorite was on the horror channel. What's the horror channel? Is that some Irish bullshit? Roldy says you don't get to decide if you're a burden. You absolutely do get to decide. Like, that's fucking... that's how that works. That's how mental illness works. You get to decide whatever the fuck. Don't say that, Sean. I don't say it. Yeah. The Elm Street remake was on the horror channel, Jess. Kristen Stewart was fire. I haven't seen her in several years. I don't know. She doesn't make shit that I want to see generally. So, but back in that era, like the Adventureland, and then just being like in the tabloids all the time. Yeah, I wanted to bang her in her emotionless face. Oh, so it's a UK thing. Well, where the fuck is Mike the Fifth Beatle? Or the real Fifth Beatle, whatever the fuck it is. He knows who I'm talking. He knows that I'm talking about him. God damn it. That way we could find out if that's a whole thing over there. I don't care. I don't know. One day I'll get over there. I want to go to Ireland. And if I'm in Ireland, I might as well check out at least parts of the other 3 countries. So. Dan Shine, you Jew bastard. In the chat says, hey, Steak Underwater with Kristen is a solid film. Yeah, you'd say that. I've been a real dick to Dan lately. I don't know why. Maybe I haven't been. Maybe I just feel like I have been. Who knows? I laughed at him when he liked that. Said he liked Adam Cole a lot. But speaking of, we're going to have to get to that because I did watch AEW's pay-per-view last night. I literally have fucking zero notes. I have nothing to talk about. My whole fucking day got fucked up. Because these chicks don't even know the name of my band. Oh, wait, that's not what I meant to say. Because I had to mow the lawn, my whole fucking, and I, only got home last night. My whole mojo's still off. But I guess I can skim through Twitter while we're yapping here eventually. But Lawrence says, when I'm down, the last thing I want is to talk about it with anyone. It destroys me when people think it'll help. As if all the symptoms just evaporate because someone nods in the right places. Lauren, I should have expected that from you, but that is how I've felt about that forever. But as we all know, I'm almost retarded. Jesus, fag, retarded. Listen, it's out the window today. I don't know what to tell you. I'm here. Guess not good enough. Hey, why don't you shut up, Sean? It's not good enough. But you're good enough. Well, no, you're not. You're close. You're like 88% good enough. That's pretty high marks, in my opinion. So, Dan said he's trying to make me delete my Twitter by talking shit on this generation's best wrestler. Whoo! Wow. Well, he ain't Braun Strowman, so that's wrong. Gypsy said he recently rewatched Ed, Edd and Eddy, best cartoon show ever, in my opinion. Well, I definitely don't agree with that. It was a good one at its time. Mark says, I don't have a wrench, going to kill myself. That's why you don't have a wrench, because you'll kill yourself with it. That's the hardest fucking thing, man. I remember when I had a regular job. Eating lunch was the worst part of the day, only because like you didn't want to move afterwards. But you had to. Unfortunately for me, my job, the hardest part of the day, most days anyway, was the end of the day. Because that's when we had to line up all the deliveries so they can go on the trucks the next morning. But I'm going to do that now. I don't know. That's a regret, I think. I made the wrong choice there, but I didn't make the wrong choice with a clear head, so I guess there's something to be said about that. The old cocaina fucking made that decision for me, mostly. Roldy says, I'd watch a network called The Horror Channel. Fuck you. The Horror Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on The Horror Channel. Only positives, he's self-employed. Yeah, that's nice. Sean said, where's the corny Chung Channel? Oh, no. No. Oh, I made some today. It's pretty shitty, but I had to make it because I found a clip last night. Are there any downvotes? Can you guys tell me? Are there any thumbs down on a video yet? I'll wait until someone tells me. Quick take, Slam 69 or the UK subs? I don't have a reasoning. I just like them better. None yet. So that means Jonathan just did. No downvotes. All thumbs up. Well, let's pretend there is one. So I can go, uh-oh, looks like the faggot of the opera. Like I said, it's shitty, but that's my faggot of the opera alert. Like I said, it's shit. Yeah, shittily done. Quickly done also, but look at that. Now I'll have two, laughing. Jonathan said he pissed a little. Chip said evening Al. Orc wants to see it again. Thumbs down to see it again. Guys, don't thumbs down my videos. Although I guess it is all interaction. But. The faggot of the opera. Oh boy. You gonna be a monster Oh, I shouldn't have. I could have just showed you. Why the fuck did I say that? There had to be a thumbs down before I could show you. Jesus, man. It's hot up here today. I'll try to send you the link or the video file. I don't know if that'll help you or hurt you in your effort to get that done. Rolling says, I bet his security jacket smells like semen and brute cologne. Several different kinds of semen and brute cologne. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's spot on. Fuck, man, I don't know what to talk about. Gypsy asks, Sauce, where'd you get that photo? It looked like a Grindr profile pic. Al, you into that? No gay shit! Hawk says that gets him into the fall mood. Several kinds of semen and brute cologne gets you into the fall mood? No, I don't know. I got it from Jess Graham, I think. He sent it to a bunch of the guys as totally LOL. I'm totally joking, guys. Oh God, I'm not gay. Woo! One more time. Listen, I'm a man of the people.
The faggot of the opera.
Maybe that's the whole show today. I'll just keep playing that. Gypsy says back to 1 dislike and 15 likes, baby. Billy says a guy like that is some kind of sailboat on their cologne. Shit. We know Al didn't say that because it didn't sound like his mouth is full. Oh, 16, baby. Let's go, baby girl. Pleased to be showing Bubs, baby Joe. Hello, baby Joe. The faggot of the opera. I was listening to some Ron and Fez, just some different clips last night. Some shit that it seemed like I had missed, and there was there's different guys that put different compilations, I guess, together, like different kind of running storylines. Like if there's like a week or whatever the fuck of like a similar topic, they'll go through and cut that out and edit it together. Mikey Fingers, I think, is one. There's Oh Buddies, a bunch of different fucking creators on YouTube that do that shit. So, that's fucking a lot of what I've wasted the last 5 or 6 years of my life doing, is listening to that. But what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, but yeah, so I was listening to a clip and that came up, and it's not the original. It's just them clipping Fez saying it all those years ago back on WNEW in 2002. So I fucking, shit, I gotta get that clipped. And now it'll forever be a part of my show as my little tribute to Fez and my dig at the what's his name? The
faggot of the opera.
I don't think I can ever get sick of that. I really don't. Chips says he looks kind of like that Joe Exotic husband with meth mouth a little bit. Dan says, I can't imagine watching Raw and enjoying it. You could have just stopped there. How anybody can enjoy Raw, any Raw really, since like fucking 2011 or 2012. Nah, fuck that. Even CM Punk's reign, those Raws sucked. Segments were good. But 3-hour Raws, there's never been a good 3-hour Raw. Since they've made those the norm. When they were like a special, like when Trump did that, I think it was a 3-hour commercial free. I don't know. But back like when it was like, hey, we're going to do 3 hours this 1 week. Don't miss it. Those were all right because, they're trying to fucking pop a big rating. But now they don't give a shit and they got fucking billions of dollars. It's a shit company. SmackDown can still be entertaining. It's 2 hours and even though it's the A brand now because it's on Fox, they clearly don't care. Vince doesn't care enough to fucking micromanage it to the extent that he does Raw. Trump versus McMahon was so funny. No, it wasn't. Donald Trump took the single worst fucking bump for a stunner ever. He ruined it. I hate that guy. I've hated that guy since 07 or whatever the fuck, whenever Mania 23 happened, like all that build up. He's sucked since then, and he's only gotten worse. I don't give a fuck. There's a reason it's only fucking retards like Al Titty Nick that fucking still suck his dick. But anyway, we don't do politics here, right? Jonathan asked if I've seen Candyman yet. Yes, I have, and I loved it. Loved is probably too hard. I liked it for sure. It was much better than I thought. I was given some false information. I'm not criticizing my source because perhaps they were given shitty information, or misled, but I ended up being better. I was told at one point that the bees would sting you and make you it was like a kind of like a possession movie with bees. And that's not the case. Thank God. That would have been a fucking awful movie. Sean says Candyman 2021. Yuck. That means he hasn't seen it. Thank God there's 4Ks there. Ho ho. Oh ho. Dan, I read that one. Roldy says, I'm 6'3" and 350 pounds and a security guard. I'll show up to a con to fight and die from shitting too hard. Well, if you're talking about Al's like 5'3" and 250 pounds. But he'd still die from shitting too hard. Pardon me. Vince is going to sell the company and run for president. That'd be pretty awful, Dan. Don't fucking wish that on anybody. Jonathan says, I went in with such low expectations. Me too. I kind of went because I hadn't been to a theater since fucking 47 meters down, or whatever the fuck that's called. The sequel. Then he says, I actually enjoyed it. Sean says, Tony Todd sure had a long part. Well, it wasn't about fucking Tony Todd. It was nice to have seen him at all. To me, that was like, that was a nice little, here you go. Here's something fun for you. Like I wasn't expecting it, didn't want it, but I got it. So it was fine. It was nice. I liked the fucking story they told. It is a little woke, but it's a Jordan Peele joint. You're going to have that. I will say that, he could produce all the fucking movies he wants. It's fine. It's just putting money into it. He needs to never try to write another one again. Grody says, dang, Al isn't even big enough to be a bear. He's a koala. I'm not a fan of Jordan Peele. Me either. I mean, Key and Peele is fine, but Keegan-Michael Key is funnier than Jordan Peele, I think, anyway. So, Brody says, and not the cool koala from American Dad either. Lauren says, I guess you missed the part where the lead got stung by a bee and slowly transformed into Candyman, like, you know, a possession. Yeah, but again, if you watch the fucking movie, you realize he's the baby from the fucking original. And it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. I really don't think the bee did, like, the bee would have fucking, like, I don't know. I'm too dumb to fucking explain what I saw, but it wasn't that. And again, I was led to believe that it was like the bees would sting and then there'd be multiple candy men running around the town. But either way. Dan, I'm waiting for you to delete your Twitter and kill yourself. We don't talk about that fucking jerk off on my show. Billy said, that Us movie sucked ass. I stopped watching 10 minutes into her There Was Once a Girl speech. Didn't even bother watching Us. And literally everyone that I've ever talked to about it hasn't given me a reason to go out and watch it. So I'm fine not seeing it. Now, this ain't a bad idea for a movie. Candy Dudes. Dan says, I might have enjoyed a mass possession bee flick more honestly, sorry. Candy Men. I said Candy Men. But I like Candy Dudes. I think that's fucking hilarious. The bees possess you, and then you become like a fucking man bun Starbucks barista with like a thirst for blood. Candy Dudes can be pretty sweet. Or no, maybe you said it in California. It's nothing to do with fucking Cabrini Green or anything like that. It's set in California, and it's all like mid-90s weed dispensary barista man bun types. I don't think the man bun was a thing in the 90s, at least not on a large scale. Not the way it is today. It was a different fucking thing, you know. I don't fucking make it dreads. I don't care. Just like, hey, man. I don't know. Whoa! I'm dumb. I hate myself. I'm going to delete my YouTube channel. Candy Babes. Now, that's the Dan movie. Candy Babes. And it's just a bunch of, like, shitty B-movie horror actresses. Well, C-movie horror actresses showing their fucking clams. Oh, fuck. To the gentleman that sent me... I'm just going to read it if you want the attribution. Yeah, whatever. Yes! I got confirmation. The bees sting you and make you shoot 4.5-hour fan films on your iPhone. That's it. Good night, folks. I'm still here. Just funning you. Holy fuck, dude. What a fucking shit-eyed idiot. Here, you get my baby. He's somehow uglier than I am. You made fun of a baby and he wouldn't have known it unless I told him? Yeah, monster. Candy Bros. That's a little racist, I think. Candy Dudes, the bees sting you, and the movie just turns into the Big Lebowski. Candy Dudes. Let me check my closet collection. There may already be one with that name. Shooting Candy Babes this week. I don't know what the fuck that emoji's supposed to be, but I like it. Wow. What is that clip from? The Abbott Hayes, my ending clip, the fuck that I end the show with, that's from, that is the lead zombie, Abbott Hayes from Children of the Living Dead, one of the best horror. Oh, I can't even joke. Literally one of the worst pieces of shit I've ever watched. However, that movie will still be far and away better than that fucking piece of shit fan film when it comes out. Like, I get that I'm not a fucking fan of Twin Peaks. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that guy. What's he gonna do to me? Nothing. But David Lynch is considered a fucking, like, a genius, like an incredibly creative mind. And you think you have any fucking business doing a fan film? And this goes for anyone trying to fucking fan film any of his shit. You have any fucking any right to even attempt to fucking build off of his shit? Like, well, who do you think you are? Fuck, dude. And to make it 4.5 hours is just fucking masturbation. I mean, yeah, I guess it's self-masturbation, whatever. It boggles my fucking mind to think you're that good when you have no track record of anything else. And it really just kind of seems like you've read a whole lot of IMDb fucking fact pages, you know? But whatever. Anyway, Iris loves you. 24-hour stream. Not out of me, boyo. Sean says he knows what fan film he's talking about. No, you don't. I'm being completely fucking, mysterious about the whole thing. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to pick up some bullshit to read through. What happened to TJ Watt? Oh. Nothing important. That's good. I like all this fucking dead air that I've got going on, right? It's good stuff. What do you think of Candyman? Candyman. I don't know what that's a riff off of, but it's funny. Tony Moran hates Halloween fans. Hey, that's a good headline. I don't give a fuck about Tony Moran. I don't give a fuck that he's shit on Halloween fans, because a lot of the fans that I assume he's talking about are the ones that I shit on too. Like, literally, it's your fault that this guy considered a con to even fucking have the platform and the audience that he has. The dude was in the fucking movie for like fucking 10 frames. He ain't Michael Myers. He never was. Grow the fuck up and move on. Now him shitting on fucking Tyler Mane was hilarious. That's my cocksucker. So I mean, I'll always have like this much love for Tony Moran just because that's like that's an elite fucking drop in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know this Candyman shit. It's funny to me because it makes me think of like a family of Spidermans, you know, spelled like Spider-Man. Like that's the Candymans. You know, like the Schenectady Spidermans. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't give a shit. Sean says he remembers being told Tyler Mane is gay. Is that true? Dan said Tyler Mane would beat his ass and laugh at him while he does it, though. Okay, and the idea that you're not allowed to talk shit because you might get your ass kicked is stupid to me. I will go out talking shit. I don't care. You know, believe me, I'm fucking far from the toughest motherfucker on the planet, but few people can talk shit like I can talk shit. That I will fucking lay claim to. What do we got here? Roldy says Tony Moran just said what everyone was thinking about the shitty part of the fan base. I agree with that. That's kind of what I said. It's like those fucking obsessive, like, you know, diaper sniffing fucking weirdos, you know, that don't shower before they go down to the fucking convention floor or whatever the fuck you call it. You know, Borderline 11 says Tyler Moran or Tony Moran is sexy. Getting their names. See, they need to just get married and fuck. Maybe that's all that is. Maybe Moran's just trying to neg Tyler Mane. And I said neg, N-E-G. Dave says diaper sniffing weirdos needs to be on a shirt. I will make a one of one diaper sniffing weirdos shirt just for you, Dane. So only you can wear it, but you have to always wear it. So I'll get it like whatever your size is, I'll get you one that's one size smaller. So that kind of like, it turns you into like Jason Voorhees from Jason Goes to Hell. You know, where the mask has kind of like become a part of his body. That shirt will become a part of your body. And you'll be the diaper sniffing weirdo. But yeah, I don't know if anyone, the only person I'd even ask if Tyler Mane was gay or not, besides Tyler Mane, would be fucking Dan, because Dan seems to have the skinny and all that kind of shit. Anyway, let's take a look over to Twitter's here. See what we could come up with. And there's really not a whole lot. I don't fucking know. Why is 50 Cent in the news here? Oh. I don't get it. What? Oh. Gotcha. Everyone's trying to shit on 50 Cent because who cares? It's dumb and it's not important. They're trying to fucking 50 Cent's a bad person. Because there was a gentleman, I forgot his name when I closed the window, shot or had fucking put a hit out on one of 50 Cent's boys. And Chalky White was friends with the guy that put the hit out. So now 50 Cent, or they were beefing, I guess, because of that. It's like, okay. imagine being pissed off that two guys are fucking that don't like each other over someone else getting shot. Like, grow the fuck up. Sean asks, is Daniel Bryan going to AEW or what? Well, big boy, I got fucking news for you. It's not or what. And Daniel Bryan is dead, I believe. He is Bryan Danielson. And Bryan Danielson is all elite. As of last night. That show was fantastic, by the way. Lauren, if you're still here, you might as well leave because we're just talking wrestling. That was a good show. I got to pull up the fucking results because I don't remember. If I try to talk off the top of my head, I'll forget something. But if I look at it, I can seize it. So we started off with some bullshit. That fucking 10-man tag team was garbage. So I don't care about. I love how it's CBS WWE, but they're talking about fucking AEW. The best friends all suck. That includes the only one that's any good has a fucking fused neck. So. They should have kept his theme music. Nah, I like what they did. I like the fucking... Because you get that opening stinger from being Daniel Bryan that everyone fucking knows. It's much more attached to him now than fucking the final countdown. I don't give a shit what you internet dorks say. So many more people in the world has saw Daniel Bryan come out to that Flight of the Valkyries or whatever the fuck. Love you, Lauren. Go watch Candyman again. You'll like it eventually. Even if it's a fucking Clockwork Orange situation. Boom! Gonna make that fucking diaper sniffing weirdo gimmick. Yes, if I popped for Ruby Soho, yes, I did. More ways than one. Suge Knight knows all hitmen. Well, yeah. We're talking wrestling. Come on in. Lauren is on the verge of buying a Bullet Club shirt at Hot Topic and too sweeting us all. I don't think Lauren's ever been in a Hot Topic, by the way. And that's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just a thing. All right, everyone's just saying good night. So I thought it was an odd way to start the actual show off because that 10-man tag was on the pre-show. Jack Evans sucks and Helico sucks. Matt Hardy ain't the Matt Hardy of old, I'll say that. Private Party are all right. Orange Cassidy's fucking terrible. I like the idea of the cat behind Luchasaurus. That's embarrassing to even have to say. Luchasaurus. Fuck him. Fuck him. Jesus Christ. Luke Perry's kid, Jungle Boy's fucking money, and they're slowly ruining him. That's great. And that little fucking sawed-off midget faggot fucking Marco Stunt. I'd like for him to die. Like, no cap. Ew. Yeah. Just full stop. Fuck him. Corey says, what's up, Steak? Hope you're making room for your 5-foot overstuffed gizmo. Yeah. Ooh, that'd be good. Like if they killed and ate Marco Stunt, and then after they got over the fucking being poisoned from eating tainted human flesh, they have a feud. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Call him fucking almost anything else. You know, like, I mean, call him by his actual name or call him
The Faggot of the Opera.
You know, anything's better than Luchasaurus. Gypsy says, who do you reckon is the hottest diva of all time? I couldn't answer that. Deborah's up there. Tori Wilson's up there. Trish Stratus, obviously. Lita. Victoria, like Dan says. I mean, yeah, there's so many. And there's so many of the new ones, like fucking Becky Lynch. I'd kill my family. I'm sorry, guys. I know one of you listens at least. You know, the fact that I don't know for a fact you're not all watching or that you will watch is the fact. That is the reason I will gladly have you murdered for one night with Becky Lynch. So just know that you could fix it. But as of now, as of press time, I don't get the support that I need. So I can't, with good conscience, tell you that you're safe from being murdered. If Becky Lynch were to somehow lose her mind and go, "Oh, you fat fuck! Oh, I'll give you a look at me mange if you kill your whole family for me." Nicole Bass, that's disgusting. Gypsy says Trish and Tori. He spells it Tori. I assume he means Tori Wilson, though. T-O-R-R-I-E. However, Tori, X-Pac and King's Tori, not great facially, but that body is nice. Anyway, back to the AEW pay-per-view. They opened up with Miro and Eddie Kingston for the TNT title. A match is nice. Eddie Kingston is a fantastic promo. He's probably top 3 in the business right now. Miro, now that he's done with that fucking Kip Sabian video game garbage, I like him. You know, he's what he started becoming in the WWE, and what he should have. He's further along with what he should have been than he ever was. He's more dangerous. He's more of a threat than he ever was as Rusev. But yeah, it was a good match. Nice fucking hard-hitting opener. Interesting, especially for this company to go with something kind of slow like that to open the show. Moxley versus fucking Iron Chef Morimoto was fine. It's whatever. I don't give a shit about fucking Japanese wrestling. So to me, it's John Moxley facing someone that I have no fucking idea who he is. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about all Japan, New Japan, or All Japan, or Pro Wrestling Noah, or any of that shit. I just don't care. I don't like that style. I'm into wrestling for the characters, you know, not fucking. Dude, you see how long he held that rest hold and how many finishers they kicked out of? You're fucking dorks. Go outside. And I know that's the fucking pot calling the kettle black there, but I mowed the lawn today, baby. I went outside. New Japan wrestling fans, don't go outside. Oh, Dan says he's got a couple of Nicole Bass stories he'll have to share privately sometime. Nice lady, but legit insane. I've heard that. I mean, listen, the fact that she'd go on the Howard Stern show, you know, kind of says most of what you need to know about her. Anyway. Next up, the AEW Women's Championship, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD versus Chris Statlander. Sorry, I forgot. I was going to start calling Britt Baker Adam's Hole. Rolly said, I heard it on good authority that AEW blew its wad last night and is basically done for. Yeah, but it's not good authority when the fucking source cleans himself by licking what he can reach with his tongue because he sees his cats do it. And also, he's a fatter man than me, or at least I'm not saying heavier, just fatter. I probably have a good foot on him if I had to guess, so I probably do way more. But whatever. Yeah, there was a mutual enemy of Roldy's and Sax and I. Talked about AEW hot-shotting, like fucking, like circa WCW 98 or 99. And what the fuck about that show was hot-shotting? You had a fucking big show with a bunch of debuts, and they can be, I mean, I don't have faith in Tony Khan, so I don't know. I have no faith in Daniel Bryan or Adam Cole to say the word no. Punk I do. Punk will leave. He's done it. If he's not fucking happy with what he's doing, he'll go home. I respect that. A lot of people shit on him about that, but so I don't know where it goes, but there are so many terrific potential options for all three guys that debuted, or four if you count. She's not a guy, but Ruby Soho. 2 likes away from 20. Let's fucking go. Let's get there. Punk's not going back to UFC. And people shit on him for that too, but it's fucking people that don't have the balls to even go fucking try to train in mixed martial arts, let alone fucking, do it in front of thousands, millions probably, really. At 30, whatever. Maybe it wasn't the smartest fucking decision. I can give you that, but took balls. Gypsy says my favorite episode of WWE of all time was Tori and Dawn. Oh, yeah. Well, HLA. Dan says no Roldy last night. Yeah, Roldy was fucking around. He wasn't serious. Although I think he is an AEW hater secretly. He's also old enough to have lived through TNA. So, I mean, Tony Khan's got more money, but he doesn't seem to be any fucking smarter. Although he hasn't brought Vince Russo in yet, so maybe he is smarter than Dixie Carter. Are you smarter than Dixie Carter? That'd be good because Nicole Bass is dead. So it'd be Dan versus a zombie Nicole Bass. Dan would get eviscerated, literally. Dan says WWE is going to have a tough time bridging the enthusiasm gap right now with AEW. Well, yeah, because Vince needs to die. I've fucking refrained for many years from saying that. He's not going to give up the company. And I feel that he would stick around even if he sells the company. Kind of like what Dana White has with UFC. So he's got to die for that company to get better. Because, I mean, what he thinks is a good idea is hiring John Laurinaitis and Bruce Pritchard to fucking be the leads on creative. So clearly he's fucking mentally deficient to the point that he offers nothing good to that company anymore. Kevin Dunn needs to go because apparently he has fucking, some kind of fucking Alzheimer's or whatever dementia. He shakes, so he doesn't realize that the cameras are doing what they're doing. I don't know. Gypsy says Vince is out of touch with the modern era. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but he's just lost his mind because he can't make a decision and stick with it. He freaks out and fucking rewrites the show 2 or 3 times, every fucking Monday. But back to All Out. Britt Baker, Chris Statlander. Solid match. Statlander didn't fucking botch anything major. Didn't, kill Britt Baker this time, so that's good. I did say this last night to several people that are in the chat, but I would like to put babies in Chris Statlander's butt. Tag Team Championship, Young Bucks versus Lucha Brothers was one of the worst matches of the night. It's literally everything I hate about indie wrestling. Like fucking thrown in a cage. That fucking thumbtack shoes super kick spots fucking lame. Well, Sean, that's categorically not true. Who's the last big built guy that was on top that didn't deserve it? Like Roman Reigns is big, but he's not overly big, and he deserves it. Like Daniel Bryan he tried several times with Daniel Bryan to make him champion. He got hurt at the time. He gave Punk the fucking strap for over a year. You know. And yeah, he still thinks that a big guy should be the guy. And I don't think that's a wrong way to go because they've also got to be big with charisma. If they don't have charisma, they're not going to work. Like he never tried to make Chris Masters the guy. But he made John Cena the guy. You know, he made The Rock and Austin, who neither of them, when they were in the wrestling business, were fucking roided out fucking freaks. Now, The Rock now is a whole other story. You know, I mean, and Hogan's big, Ultimate Warrior's big. Savage was big for the time, but he was big when everyone was big. So like, it wasn't weird, and he wasn't the guy. You know. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels are fucking small guys. At least for the wrestling business. Oh my God, Gypsy. This is such a terrible idea. WWE need a big name signing like Conor McGregor. No, they need to build fucking someone and let them become as big as they're going to get. Don't fucking cut them off the knee because you might lose them in a couple of years. But I don't know. Vince sucks and he's ruining his fucking company. But some of the criticisms are misplaced, I guess. They're misattributed. I don't know. I'm dumb. I don't know the words that I'm looking for. Dan, of course you did. Sack liked it too, I'm sure. Rolly said, I'd pay for Statlander's Plan B for sure. Rolly says, Vince is out of touch with gimmicks, modern kayfabe, and how fans consume the product in terms of how much they'll suspend disbelief. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I can fucking fix it, but it's broken for sure. It might not be fixable. Like, it might be too big to fucking change, you know, without tanking the company. Danny says he has high hopes for XPW's return. Well, that makes one of us. Jesus, the grades. CBS gave that fucking cage match an A+, and they gave the Iron Chef battle fucking an A-. And they only gave fucking Eddie Kingston and Miro a B+. Fuck off. Some fucking dork. Casino Battle Royal. It's an interesting concept, but I don't know. There's a lot of shit that goes on in those. You know, if it's like 5 people enter at a time or some. I don't totally get it. It's like 1 or 2 steps away from being as bad as that TNA reverse Battle Royal shit. Dan said Miro and Kingston had a much better match than he expected. I love that fucking match. You know, it's a little on the nose when Kingston's talking about, I know your weakness and it's your neck. I'll give you a DDT. Like, he was told to say something along those lines, obviously. You know, they don't script their promos, thank God. You know, but he was able to make it not sound so bad, but just, and we get it. Like, you're showing us. Like, show, don't tell, is what they always fucking say. You know, you showing us with that fucking 60-pound lucha guy almost beat him for the fucking title. That, yeah, his head and his neck, that's a weakness. That's a fucking weak point for him. You know, he's like a fucking video game level boss. You don't have to say, hey, your neck is how we can beat you. Just do it. Show it. But in this Casino Battle Royal, to get back on track, Final Four was Thunder Rosa, Tay Conti, Ruby Soho, and Nyla Rose, who I think those are 4 fucking women that they should throw in with Britt Baker and maybe cool Chris Statlander off a little bit till she gets better in the ring. Those are 4 women, 5 with Britt Baker that you should build that fucking division around. Not fucking Riho. Whoever that I fucking forget her name. The champion before Britt Baker won the belt. She's all right too. You could throw her in that mix. Serena Deeb, when she gets back from being injured, she'd be another one to throw in there, even though she's a little older than the rest of them. Jade Cargill, once she gets the physical aspect of that fucking of wrestling down, she might be a legit fucking superstar because she can talk. She looks incredible. Oh boy. Everything I said about Chris Statlander goes like fucking tenfold for Jade Cargill. Also, terrible. Cargill? Like, I think that's her fucking shoot name, but my God, is it a bad name? But yeah, Ruby won. I was fucking terrific. What? I was ecstatic about it. I was so fucking happy to see her. I'm glad she ends up in AEW, not fucking Impact. And then also, that was probably the biggest pop that she's gotten in her entire career, and I hope that fucking keeps up for her. I love her. MJF versus Chris Jericho was dog shit. It was booked. This whole fucking feud's been booked backwards. Like, they started it off like, you know, they fucking, I don't know. We all thought that MJF was going to have turned the Inner Circle on Jericho and take that group over. It was a nice subversion of that for Jericho to go, what are you, stupid? These are my boys, you fucking idiot. You know. And then they beat him down, I believe. That was fucking a year ago. But then they booked like the fucking War Games match right away, and then they booked that fucking stupid football field match, which I think those are fucking stupid, but they try to put those over like they're, you know, like their big fucking thing, their big match type. You know, it's like a Hell in a Cell or the Elimination Chamber for them. Why would you book both of those fucking matches at the beginning of the feud and have fucking MJF win those, but then get shit on every week of Dynamite? You know, him and his group look fucking stupid every week. And then that fucking little gimmick that had shitty Nick Gage and shitty old broken down Psychosis and Juventud Guerrera, rather. And whoever the fuck else it was. Why would you then you have MJF beat him there, and then you give them a final match that's a straight up one-on-one fucking singles match where Jericho wins? You know, well, he could have retired. Yeah, then you should have fucking retired him. It makes no fucking sense to throw that stipulation out there with a guy like Jericho who's clearly done in the ring, and then have him not only beat MJF, who could be your fucking face of the company, you know, or at least like the Roddy Piper to whoever you think you're, you know, Adam Page or whatever, you're Hulk Hogan. You make him tap out to the fucking a busted version of the Lion Tamer? Give me a fucking break, man. Worst match of the fucking night by far. Nothing even comes close to how bad this was. Actually, Roldy, he's 64. But because Sean asked how old Jericho was. I don't know. Hold on. I missed the comments. No, you know what? I'll fucking catch up. I need to get through this. Then we had probably to this point in the show, my favorite match on the card. CM Punk versus Darby Allen. A great little old school fucking match with a lot of callbacks. I didn't know this because I'd never seen the match at the time, or even to this day, I've never watched the match. But I mean, there's callbacks to Money in the Bank 2011, where Punk hits Darby with a GTS, and Darby Allen falls out of the ring, which is a direct callback. He hits it on Cena. Cena falls out of the ring during that match. I thought that was cool. There's also one where there was a lockup, and Darby Allen dropped down and kind of like arm dragged Punk. And Punk kind of looks at the camera and goes, oh, shit. Which is a direct fucking callback to a match that Bret Hart and the 1-2-3 Kid had, where Hart was Punk and X-Pac was Darby Allen. A lot of cool shit like that. It was a much slower match, not an AEW match by any fucking stretch, just old school wrestling. And I loved fucking every second of it. Now, Punk got the win, and that's the way to go. You can't fucking have Punk come in. That fucking guy, CM Punk, to come in and lose. I don't care. You know, even if he went against Omega, you need to have Punk fucking. If it were in his first match, Punk's got to go over clean. But luckily and smartly, they didn't throw him right in the title picture. Next up, Paul White with his "Hey, I'm definitely not the Big Show" music. Going against QT Marshall. Shitty, lame, boring match. Still better than the other one. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jericho and MJF. Paul White won, of course. I mean, what the fuck did you think would happen? And then the main event, Kenny Olivier Omega versus Christian Cage. I really love the working relationship with AEW and TNA, or Impact Wrestling, because Christian Cage gets to have his best theme music. At least best, it's not the Brutes, like his best singles theme music. So that was cool to fucking kind of get me fucking excited for the match. And I'm no fan of Kenny Omega. Anyone that's watched this show, I think, knows that. But this match was the match of the night. I hate to say it, but I think Christian kept Omega from doing a lot of the shit that I don't like about him as a wrestler. I hate him as a fucking person, and nothing's going to change that unless he completely changes who he is. But there wasn't a lot of the fucking stupid facials and the dumb fucking hand fucking shit. Cornette pointed something out to me probably 2 years ago now about the way he runs the ropes. And I didn't see a lot of that last night. So this match fucking, I'm still no Kenny Omega fan, but this match was fucking fantastic. It's a 5 all day, fam. Shout out to Dame Drops on that. Oh, God damn it. Get this to Tony Khan immediately. Omega and the Bucks should reset and come out as the Candy Dudes. But yeah, that was the show. I paid for the show. You know, I dropped the fucking 50, whatever. I think with tax, it was like $53. Worth every penny, in my opinion. I'm very happy with it. I can't say that they've automatically got my money for the next one, only because who the fuck knows, what's going to take shape. But yeah, they definitely earned a whole lot of goodwill with last night's show, though, because even the bad wasn't. Well, the bad wasn't horrendous, but the fucking Jericho MJF feud and blow off, I guess, is so bad I don't have a fucking word that accurately sums it up. Gypsy says, how'd Ronda Rousey do in WWE? Hardly saw her fight. She was fine, kind of, but she's a cunt in real life, and she's unlikable in real life, and that came through no matter what they tried to do with her. Dan says, Christian and Omega delivered. I fucking agree. XPW's gay, and I don't care about it, so shut up. Sean says, no, Dan, it's Christian. Christian, at last, you're on your own. I sent Lauren to bed. We're good to go. Women's wrestling is the one thing WWE still has over AEW. Still, Ruby was a huge pickup for them. Yeah, WWE might have them by like a fucking, cat's hair, cunt hair, I think. Yeah, right? I don't know. But it looks like they're trying to punish Charlotte on Charlotte's way out of the company. I think Charlotte alone fucking flips the script and makes AEW the better company. Women's wrestling-wise, anyway. But, I mean, there's a whole bunch of talent there. Like, if Bayley or Sasha Banks decide, yeah, see ya. Like, we got to wrestle on the fucking big stage. We had our fill of it. What else are we going to do? Adios. And a lot of the fucking girls that are in AEW now are in trouble, but yeah, and then WWE can't even say they have that. Jeff says Ruby is first class, but come on, not a real party till Nikki Cross gets there. Am I right? Yeah, she's good. I don't know. Like, she wouldn't hurt to have around, but Haroldy says Chris Jericho should go to XPW and only fight women and loser rides the Sibian matches and put the entire female division over. Shit. And as Sean says, get Asuka on AEW. Dude, Kana on fucking AEW would be. She'd be my fucking face of the division for as long as she wanted to be. I know she's I think she's 40. Maybe she's not. But I think she is. But I don't know. Dan says Vince could blame Nikki for not getting the almost superhero gimmick over more. So I would rule out a boneheaded release. How the fuck does she get it over anymore? They gave her the gimmick. She got it over to the point that fucking she won Money in the Bank and had the belt. And they said, nah, we don't like it. Done. They didn't give her a shot. Fuck her. Or fuck them, not her. Fuck her physically. Like I would. She wouldn't me, but, whatever. Rolly says, all right, so who's rumored to go to AEW next? I think the next big one is the former Bray Wyatt. I think Strowman's pretty much locked in to go to Impact, and I don't think he fits in AEW anyway. Says nothing was outright bad. They need a round of cuts on some undercard guys. Yeah, but they're fucking fans of those soft internet fucking dwellers that don't exist anywhere but the internet. That like freaked the fuck out when WWE started releasing people during the pandemic. They're paying them for fucking the rest of their, at least for the next 90 days of their contract. They're getting their entire downside. So if you didn't plan your fucking year around your downside guarantee, you're a fucking idiot and you deserve whatever financial harm comes your way anyway. When you're given that much fucking money and you blow it, you're an asshole. Rolly says, I like Nikki Cross, but she's built. No, she's not. Her upper body isn't anywhere fucking close to the king, Glenn Danzig. Get your fucking head out of your ass. Dan says Kyle O'Reilly will definitely jump to AEW when his deal is up. Yeah, that's not a big get, but you're right. So I said, stand back. There's a hurry. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Sorry, Nikki. Hey, Jamie, what's going on? Jamie, you didn't get to see this yet, so I'll show you.
The faggot of the opera.
I love it. Sean McManus is all elite, guys. It's over now. But guys, look what's back. Now, some of these were purchases on the internet. Some of these were pickups while I was on vacation. But, oh no! Before we get to that, so first up isn't a big deal, but I finally replaced it. It was one of the Blu-rays of many that were lost in the water damage. Old Child's Play, the Scream Factory release. I'm pissed off though because I fucking pre-ordered this back when it happened, and all that fucking the stupid little poster and all that shit got ruined too. If you're talking about faggot of the opera, Dan, I've tried. I'm not fucking handy enough with Photoshop and things of that nature, so it ain't coming for me if it does become a thing. Jamie's laughing. Roldy's working on an unboxing. Are you cutting your vagina out, Roldy? Anyway, next up on the old list is based on the case, a much older, it's brand new copy, but a much older shot for a Scream Factory release. United Comet. This one I never had, so this is the first time. I've seen it, obviously. I like it. That's why I bought it. But I never had that in the collection, so that's a nice new one. Now, while I was up there, I found a Big Lots. Had to take a look at their kind of bullshit bin. Grab this, Dinner for Schmucks for $5, I think. I think both of these Blu-rays from Big Lots are $5. I remember. I liked that movie well enough. Even Jeff Dunham's not fucking completely grating in that, but it's good. And this is probably the find of the trip, really. Is we got Kingpin. Here-wee. This has a PG-13 and R-rated cut. I didn't know there was one, so that's kind of cool. Feature commentary with Peter and Bobby Fairley. New bonus features and shit. I'm happy about that. I love that fucking movie. Lin Shaye's best role, by the way. Next up, one that I'm excited to fucking pop in. I found there's some weird store up there that's like a flea market, but it's a store. Oh, yo. I'm fucking down for that because it's been 25 years since it came out. So, yeah, let's fucking figure that out and hook that up. I'm definitely down. We got Saturday Night Live, SNL in the 80s, Lost and Found. I don't know what the fuck's on it because it really doesn't say. But apparently, documentary filmmaker Kenneth Bowser juxtaposes 80s musical acts from the show to illustrate the mood of the times with interviews and stories from SNL alumni Billy Crystal, Martin Short, Gilbert Gottfried, Jim Belushi, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Al Franken, Kevin Nealon, Nora Dunn, John Lovitz, Dana Carvey, Robert Smigel, and Conan O'Brien to give you a first-hand look at the highs and lows that occurred behind the scenes. So, you see this, the blue, and they put the fucking type on there in black. So, sorry if it took me a little bit to fucking read that. But then, so that was cool. And then the other thing I found in that fucking flea market store, I guess, would be season 1 of Stella. I had started to watch this show. They had it on Netflix, and then like before I finished season 1, I think they fucking pulled it. And this was years. This was like streaming was still new. They still had news radio on Netflix. So, yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to finish this, and I'll get to at least finish season 1. I'll probably have to track down the second season. I don't think they made a third. So I'm excited about all that to get into that. But that's all I've got as far as that goes. I got a whole bunch of shirts, but I didn't bring them in here with me. And I don't have any artwork handy. So I guess just watch the shit that I put out and you'll see them. Probably in pretty quick succession. Next Gen, what's up, yo? Jamie says she'll be on a Kingpin commentary. Fucking A. Dan says book it. He'll hop on. It's like the field of dreams, baby. You book it, and they will come. So will I. Rolly says 21 likes. Yeah. And everyone's liking each other. But I'm fucking out of shit to say. I'm surprised I got through this show. But I guess I will let you know that... what is the... God damn it. I lost the email. So listen to, I guess, what is it? Sunset 10, I think. I think that's the code. If you go to offthegrill.store until September 17th, you can get 10% off your order. All my bullshit, my t-shirts, pretty much anything you can slap a logo on. I've got it in there. Yeah, so Sun uses the code Sunset10, I think it is, 10% off. So basically, that'll take care of the shipping, or it should, or close to it, or whatever you buy. No, probably not all the shipping, but it'll knock off a good chunk of it anyway. And then if you want to hop over, I'm going to be recording either tonight or tomorrow the next episode of Sauce Watches for the Patreon. If you want to fucking be a part of that, hop over to patreon.com/offthegrill-podcast. And speaking of that, I got to thank my patrons. Big Crack Rock, Christian Hannah Horror, S'mores Indoors, Nick Ridza, Jay the Stingray, Jess Graham, Orc145626, Daniel Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, RetroCac, Daily Ghost, Slaughterport, and Ben Yukonevich. Yeah, I guess that's all I got. Maybe soon if I'm working on getting some copyright bullshit cleaned up. And also, I'd like to have a couple extra on the Patreon before I start giving away fucking that content. Store name, Jamie, is offthegrill.store. But I've been watching Roseanne from episode 1 on. So I only have fucking two of them uploaded. But once I get a couple more of those in the can, I'll release the copyright shit gets taken care of. I'll release the first one on YouTube for you. To get a little taste of the good life, you piece of shit. But anyway, that's all I have. Thank you all for being here. Jamie, Next Gen, Sean, Gypsy Warrior, Dan, Roldy, Jonathan. Oh, shit. I didn't see that. I missed this one entirely. Fuck, what's up? Isn't that Devon Graham Andrew? Thank you for showing up. That fucking just... the comments fucking totally hid you from me. Now I don't have to scream at you after. Who else? Sorry, who else is here? Man, that Dr. Pepper's acting up. Fuck you. You know you were here. I know you. I knew you were here. I love you and thank you. But yeah. That's it for me, folks. As always, Iris loves you.